Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys how to turn your naked strike, your naked call or puts into a debit call, debit spread or a credit spread. So for example, we are looking to Roku. So Roku, let's say you're day trading. Okay, so Roku, we're gonna buy this 124. Boom, bought it. So we bought Roku 124 strike at we bought it at 231. Okay, we bought it 231. Let's pass for let's go to about 3 hours from now. Should be at 14. Okay. Right now I'm on on-demand feature on Thinkorswim. It's a very cool features. You can practice your day trading, practice your strategy, practice your spread, practice how thing works and stuff like that. Okay, so right now is 2:47. So our call is at 120. The 124 call now is at 5:35. So now at 5:35, and let's just say that you ran out of day trade. You have 3 day trade ready, and you're scared that Roku might drop at the end of the day, and you don't have any day trade left. You can't sell this, or else they can unlock your account. So what would you do? You can turn this into a debit spread. So what you do is you're gonna sell either the lower one right here you're gonna sell the one below it for Thinkorswim. On Robinhood, I think it's the one above it. Let's see, so 123, 124, 124. We're gonna sell the 125. Okay, sell the 125 call, and we're gonna sell it at 455. Okay, we sold it. Now look at the positions. We have a 124 buy and a 125 sell. Okay, and we sold it at 462. Okay, so just pause for 1 second. So what do we do here? It's okay. So our cost of investment was $231. Okay, we pay $231. Okay, now since we can't sell that 124 strikes because we have 3 day trade, we sold the 125. It's not the same strike. So you can sell or buy the same day, different strike, and it does not count as a day trade. Okay, but if you buy and sell the same strike, it counts as a day trade. Okay, so our initial investment was $231. We sold the 125. We sold something, so we collect money, right? You sold something, somebody got to pay you money for what you sold. So we sold for 462 minus 231 our investment. Okay, now what we have 231 profits, right? So what did we just do? When we sold the 125, we sold for 462. Okay, one thing is we took back our initial investment of 231, and we also took in 231 profits as well. Okay, and this does not count as a day trade. So there's 2 good things about this. Is you brought back your initial investment, you also took profits, okay, and you still have you save you don't have to use a day trade, and you're still in the game, okay. So see, my position is still here. We're still in the game, okay. And now what's so now let's look at the 124. Right now it's at about market price about 530. So 530, okay, and the 125 is at 465. Okay, so what's the difference between those two? The difference left is what, about 65 cents. Okay, so now this is a debit spread because you have you bought a buy call and you sold a call, become a spread. Okay, so with this you have 65 investment. Your max gain is you minus the difference between the strike. Okay, difference between the strike is $1. That's $100. So minus point, okay, 1.0, and your maximum profit now is 0.35 cents. Okay, your max gain, this is the downside of turning into a debit spread, is that you cap your gain. Okay, now your maximum gain is only 35 cents left. Okay, but the good thing is you save a day trade. Okay, save a day trade, or no day trade costs. 2, you took back your investment. 3, you protect your profits. Okay, now let's say if let's pass forward like another hour, and let's see what happened if also notice my profit and loss. Okay, my profit and loss now is 296. My profit is 296. Okay, now let's just say if let's pass forward to an hour. Let's just took out for learning purposes. I'm gonna buy this back. Now let's just see what happened if you don't protect it. Okay, let's just move it an hour from now. Okay, let's just see what happened here. So Roku went down a little bit, okay, at the end of the day, and let's see what happened to our profits. See, now the profit is 174. Okay, so we basically lost the 231. We lost about $65. So let's rewind back an hour. Okay, and let's see what happened when we protect our profit. Okay, let's see what happened when we protect the profit that we have. So now it's still at 299 profits right now. So we're gonna protect this one. So we're gonna sell the one below it. See, it's my position, the 124, and I'm gonna sell the 125. Okay, let's see, confirm, send it. Now we sold it. Okay, so now we turn this into a debit spread. You see, you bought the one this one and you sold the other one. Okay, this become a debit spread. This is what we did over here. Now let's pass forward an hour from now. Let's go back to 15. Go. You see what happened here? Look at our profits at 296 instead of the 171 if we didn't protect it. Okay, so what actually happened? Okay, so this one is still lose value, the buy call still lose value. Okay, but the one that you sold made money. Okay, because you sold something, it when the stock goes down, the sell call loses value. So when you bought it back, you don't have to buy it back for whatever the price you pay for. I mean, the price that you sold for. I sold it at 462. Now the market price at 370. So when I buy it back, when I bought it back, I only have to pay 370 instead of the 462 that I sold. So I'll be making $92. Okay, and we combine it with the sell call. That's why it's protecting our profits right now. Instead of just leaving it naked, we'll be at 171 instead of 286. Okay, now let's forward to next day. Okay, so how would you close it out? Okay, easy. So let's say next day. Oh, this is the next day. Oh, I get okay here. See, the next day, Roku went up, went down a little bit, and then it go up. Also, when you turn into a debit spread, decay is not as much anymore because you have a sell call. Okay, we will go into more detail about what's the meaning behind buying a call, sell a call, all that stuff. But right now, for the debit, turning naked into a debit spread, just I'll leave it at for now, and I'll explain more later. So how would you close this out? Okay, so you basically select both of them, and you just close, sell the vertical, sell the same thing for 55 cents. Okay. Let's just go down 1 cent so that you get a better feel. It might be lagging. And let's go all the way to 55, 50. I think it's lagging now. So we're gonna sell for 55. We still make another 20 cents. We still make another $20. Okay. But look at our profit. It's still there. It's still there. Instead of leaving it naked, time decay kick in. We even lose money. Even if Roku go up, because why? Because actually on the next day Roku went down, so we'd be losing more. Okay, and also even if it go up, the decay on Fridays already kicked in already. Okay, so there's a lot of benefits by turning into a debit spread. Also, it's stress free. You know, you took back your investment, you secure your gains, you still have money in the game, you still make some money left if it goes up. If it goes down, you only gonna lose 65 cents. That's $65. But you already secure your gain, you know? Okay? So if any questions, leave it down in the comment section. I'll try to answer as possible. If not, just message me directly and I'll try to answer as much as I could. Okay?